Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Amesie's Corner. Now what we have here is, from what I can remember, is going to be the longest running vehicle line, I'd have to say, in history. I can't think of any vehicle that's been made since these were created in 1941 and have just held so true through the years to that original design that you can still see the original setup today. This has a solid frame, solid axles, separate body on top of that frame, just like the original World War II Jeep. So these are nice. They're well put together. Out of all the Jeep vehicles, I'd say these are probably the best bet to own. And they got the updated Chrysler gauge system, Dodge gauges. Look at that, 600. She's brand new. We'll get into why it's here, why such a new vehicle will be here. And one thing I think is cool, since 1941. I think that's neat. So yeah, let's take a quick look under the hood. Another neat thing about these, which doesn't seem to change, is there is no interior hood pop. It's just like in the old days, and they've held right to their guns on this. I think it's kind of neat that it's 2013 and we still have the equivalent of a leather belt over the hood. Now this has that 3.6 V6. These back in the day would have had like a 4-liter straight 6. So some things do change. I don't think they could ever get that earlier 4.0 to pass today's emission standards. The federal government has really made it tough to hang on to the old school tech. So, like you saw inside, let me get this thing figured out, one hand. Like you saw inside, this thing only has 600 miles. So why would it be at an independent garage? Well, the person that bought it likes it and wanted some accessories. So they came here and we installed these aftermarket steps. Instead of paying the high markup and the high labor price at a dealer, they opted to come here because we can install. I mean, you could go buy these side steps from Chrysler. If you had a Honda, you could buy side steps or factory parts or accessories from Honda. We'd put them in here. There's nothing that says that dealership has to put those parts. You can go right to their parts department, buy things like those steps or the spare tire cover, or any kind of trim stuff that's available from the factory for vehicles. We can put that in here, no problem, for usually a fraction of the cost of what it would cost you at the dealership. So I'm going to end that by saying, unless you're in something like this, you better keep it out of the cabbage.